Should I watch it? Should I watch it? Should we watch the video or hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Fentanyl must be amazing.
Before I hear this, yo,
loads of people give up on everything that makes life good for it. Their loved ones, any other possessions or pursuits, homes, their dignity, and even their lives. But actually, fentanyl is garbage heroin, inferior in every single way but one. It's the perfect drug for dealers. And while we hear a lot about how deadly fentanyl is, many people it kills are not even fentanyl addicts. It's truly the dumbest drug to ruin your life for. Let's learn what fentanyl does to you, what it feels like, and why it's so much lamer than heroin. Pain.
Like, can somebody educate me or something? Like when, cause isn't like the tiniest grain of salt, the tiniest grain of like fentanyl, right? The tiniest ever can just like take you. So why do like people like purposely do it? I don't understand that, bro. Like, actually, it makes me like, you know, just they talking about all of
and pleasure. Maybe the two most important forces that guide our survival are pain and pleasure. Pain may be the most visceral physical experience. A claw ripping your flesh, a bone cracking, rejection eating your soul. Pain can be scary and unbearable. It's the strongest signal our bodies have to make us avoid harm. Pleasure is what makes life good because it feels, well, amazing. Eating things that are sweet or high fat, having sex, or opening another booster pack with your friends. Anything that makes you
having intercourse. God. I ain't gonna have that for a minute, man. God. Chad, I can't believe she left me, Chad. Honestly. I ain't finna have no buns. No buns, bro. I ain't finna have no buns in like 2 years, bro. Actually, bro. But hey, man. That ain't my ball no more. I can't be worried about it, bro. That's not my ball. Yeah, bro. 2 years, bro. 2 years. 2 years, bro. I'm going on a deep semen retention, bro. You know? Turning into, yeah, a deep semen retention. And all of that, bro. I'm not even, like, Jordan, I don't know if he was in here yesterday, bro. I said I must, the goons has stopped. The goons has stopped. The goons has stopped. The goons has stopped. No drugs, no alcohol. Pure thoughts in the mind, you know? I'm going on through this journey, pure thoughts in the mind. Before I even think about getting geeked, it's going to be at least 2 years, bro. I promise that. It's going to be 2 years of hard work. Working, yeah, bro. 2 years, but none for 2. Yeah, bro. All I'm saying. When I'm ready, though. Nigga got out of a relationship to not have fun anymore. That's not the point, bro. It wasn't my choice and all, but like, when you sit down and talk with people, like, what am I supposed? You want me to go crazy? Let's pour her up right now. Like, y'all want me to go crazy or something? Nigga, you free, run it up. No, bro. Like I said yesterday, bro. My dingaling is my temple, bro. It is. Nobody can just, grab, touch. No, bro. I'm not easy. I'm not an easy male. I'm not easy at all, bro. At all. I am not easy, bro. Not easy at all, bro. Nigga, you, bro, like, see? Like, that tells me a lot about y'all, bro. Y'all not opening up y'all third eye. Y'all think the sex is going to make y'all feel better, bro. But it's not, bro. It's just going to it's going to keep giving you HP damage in the long run. I'm telling you, bro. It ain't, bro. I want my count as low as possible, bro. Alright, nigga, you need to vent. Right,
you feel pleasure makes you want to do it again.
Here come this.
These two opposing forces guide you through
life.
Oh
my god,
Pain,
bro.
shout, stop, this is bad. Pleasure, cheers. More, do that again. But while they are opposites, they're also linked. Sometimes our body needs to end pain and create pleasure at the same time.
Yeah, bro, we just started the video, why does it feel so good, bro? And it just came up on my recommended for some reason. And we going over it and like yeah. We're just talking about the pleasure and all that, bro. Hello? Yeah, it's cool. Alright. But
giving birth, pain gets toned down, and the mother is showered in happy hormones so she can bond.
Let me send this money real quick. I gotta send this money through. My fault. But yeah, man, like, you know. So I gotta ask y'all a question. If y'all was in my shoes, and if y'all was in my shoes and y'all know the situation that I'm in, would y'all be going crazy per se? Yeah, this nigga just requested me 10 bands. Yeah, let's get out of here, bro. Yeah. But anyway, if y'all was in my shoes per se, would y'all be going crazy with it? I want like actually truthful answers. Yes. Up the score. Yes. Is that? Yo. I would be going crazy. Not gonna lie, outside my body. I want to be chill. You can lock in and have fun. Yeah, I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna have fun. But I'm gonna have fun my way though. Bro, I feel like I said this before, bro. Having bench player talking to having, intercourse with so many people and all that, a part of you stay with them and all that, and I don't want nobody to have like a piece of me like that, bro. Have fun, crazy nigga, like, yeah, bro. I'm gonna be locked in and having fun my way, bro. What's up, bro?
Bond with a new.
I'm just saying though, niggas hating on me, me, bro. So like y'all, but back to the question though. If y'all was in my shoes, would y'all be going crazy, bro? Zay, the only one that answered me. You lying about 2, bro? I'm not lying, bro. I'm not lying. 2 years, bro. No girl is going to see my temple, bro. I want the lowest count ever, the lowest count possible, bro. It ain't gonna be 1 no more, cause it ain't gonna be that no more. You know. I know her score probably going crazy, bro. I know it's probably going crazy, but hey, that's not none of my business though. It ain't none of my business though. 2 years of what? Semen retention, bro. Had my third eye open. You know. Had the third eye open, man. Oh yeah, he lying, bro. I'm not lying, bro. I'm just gonna keep myself busy so I don't got time to even think about that, bro. I'm gonna keep myself so busy, bro, that I'm like that's not even gonna be on my mind. All I know is like I gotta stay out of sight, stay out of mind with whatchamacallit, bro. Got like, oh yeah, bro, like, you know.
born child. During an intense hunt, the hunter forgets the physical exhaustion and minor injuries. Both are technically not great.
Bro, about to lose the title as the goon. Bro, I'm gonna have to lose the title, bro. I'm gonna have to lose the title, bro. I have to. Then turn schizo. Like, you see when, like, you know, a nigga say, yo, I don't want no hoes. I don't want no women, bro. I just wanna, you know, focus up. You look at the nigga like he got an alien walking right beside him. But let me say, yo, I'm trying to rack up 50 bodies and at the end of the summer. Nigga like, oh yeah, let's go. Like, come on, bro. I'm just trying to, you know, lock in and all that, bro. I ain't trying to be, you know, have my dingling turning into, you know, I'm not saying that name. Yeah, I'm not trying to be turned into Charizard, bro. That's it. Well, I'm gonna get back to the video.
Great experiences, but need to be repeated for our survival. And nature invented a powerful mechanism to achieve this: the mighty opioid receptor. It's like a keyhole on the neurons that control pain and pleasure. If activated, it reduces pain and how much you care about pain, and it creates pleasure and good feelings. The details are complex and not relevant for this story. What you need to know is that any molecule that can fit into an opioid receptor like a key is called an opioid. Opioids are extremely powerful, so when your body uses natural opioids like endorphins when you laugh, it releases only a tiny amount exactly where they're needed. So the effects are mild and localized. Your sprained ankle feels better, a painful memory subsides, you get a boost of happiness meeting an old friend. And now we're getting to drugs. Humans found opioids in nature like morphine and were quite taken by them. They got refined into a whole family of drugs used in hospitals and to relieve patients that are in immense pain. Codeine, OxyContin, Vicodin.
Oh yeah! We talking about that Drake? Oh my gosh! Yes! Yes, I just got so excited, bro. Yes.
In immense pain.
Yes.
Codeine.
Yes. Yes, the Drake. Yes, bro. Yes, the drink. Yes. I stopped geeking hard, but every time yes. I know. I said no, but I gotta chill out. I gotta remember, bro. Like I said, bro, we staying locked in and all that, bro. We staying locked. We staying locked. Remember that. Get past it.
OxyContin, Vicodin, and of course, heroin, and the worst of all, fentanyl. Before we can explain why fentanyl is the most garbage drug, we need to do something fun. Let's inject some heroin together. Ready?
Huh?
The supernova of pleasure. Heroin rushes through your entire body and flips every opioid receptor it finds. A rapid cascade of things happens everywhere all at once. A symphony of intense sensations. Every cell regulating pleasure is now high. Without their control, floodgates of happy hormones open and fill you up top to bottom with pure bliss. A cup of coffee, a nectar of joy. This song you like, a celestial symphony. A cuddle, pure love from the center of the universe. Wherever.
So, are they trying to say... It looked like they trying to say that this is like... Is this good? I'm about to say, they making this sound like the most amazing thing on the planet, bro. Am I tripping? I know I'm not tripping, bro. They trying to make this sound like the most amazing thing on earth. I know I'm not, like... It makes me what? I'm not trying to like go like judge it like off rip, but they trying to make this sound like this is the greatest thing on earth. A cup of coffee feels good. I said cramps. Cuddles and all that. Like what? Alright, bro. I just gotta get back to it, bro.
Wherever you felt pain before, from wounds or aching joints or menstrual cramps or loneliness or self-loathing, it's gone now. You are simply unable to feel pain or care about it anymore. Like dimming the lights in a cozy room, your brain's alert system is put to sleep and you feel at ease, warm and serene. Any stress melts away and dissolves into a dreamlike haze. You're no longer worried or tense about anything. This
So, I'm about to say, so you telling me this all I need for the pain to go away? This all I need? This is like new method? I ain't gonna do that though. Man. I ain't gonna do that though.
peace even spreads to your essential organs, slowing your breath, soothing and slowing your intestines. Your chest rises and falls like the gentle waves of a quiet shore. You're sailing a sea of calm and happiness that feels perfect and eternal. The full load of a strong opioid like heroin for the very first time is one of the most amazing feelings humans can experience. For a few hours, you're in heaven.
Bro, there is no way, bro. There's no way. Heroin does this to you? I can see why people be tripped out on it then, bro. It makes you feel like no problems, no pain, no care, melodic feeling, everything. Yo, can y'all be real with me? Y'all just be real with me, bro. Would y'all take this? Be honest. Would y'all take this, bro? Y'all just be honest, bro. Be honest. Y'all heard all the pros. Would y'all take this?
And this is exactly the problem. Your brain is not equipped to handle anything like it. You feel too good. But nothing lasts forever, and now you're in trouble. You just experienced the best feeling you ever felt. Your brain's reward center is completely fried and can't comprehend what happened. If what you did felt this good, it has to be amazing for your survival, and you should do it again. Except you can never ever feel this good again. This will be your peak life moment forever. You may forever chase this feeling you had this very first time. And now you're back in the regular world, with your insecurities, where your knee hurts, regular tasting coffee, and having to work hard for happy hormones. Comparison is the thief of joy, and now you have your life to compare to a supernova of bliss. The indescribable feeling comes with a damage to your sense of life and self that may be irreparable. And this is not even the worst. Opioids are incredibly addictive, and the addiction among the worst you can have. The supernova of pain. Once you've taken opioids a few times, your brain has had enough. The cells controlling pain and pleasure are constantly high and drowsy, so it boosts them and makes them hyperactive. This happens very fast, sometimes after a few days of use. You've developed an opioid tolerance, toning down all the nice effects you're doing the drugs to achieve. To feel like before, you'll need way higher doses. Now, you're at a crossroads. Quit and have your system go back to normal fairly quickly, or keep going and take more. You take the wrong turn. Over the next few weeks, your brain keeps pushing back and you keep taking more. The effects are not quite what they were, but still mildly nice. Until one day, you can't get opioids and realize your body is now your enemy. Your systems are so hyperactive that they make you feel the opposite of what the drug was doing. Welcome to withdrawal. It all starts with a creeping unease. Instead of being euphoric and happy, nothing feels good anymore.
Damn. So basically, heroin should be a one and done type of thing. Is that what I'm hearing? But how do you be one and done with something that makes you pain go away? Pain go away, feeling good, no problems, no pain. But I see it now. I really see it now, bro. I really see it, bro.
Anymore. Your coffee is tasteless, your favorite song lame, your loved ones distant. A storm of negative emotions shatters your sea of calm. Serenity is replaced by anxiety and angst, like something terrible is imminent. Your worries, insecurities, and all the fears you suppressed aren't just back, but amplified into an existential crisis. You're so restless you can't sit still. Your heart is beating too fast. You shiver, sweat, hyperventilate. Your pain circuits are now oversensitive, so your bones and muscles ache and hurt for no reason. Old wounds, physical and mental, torture you. You have belly cramps and diarrhea and have to vomit. You're too agitated to rest. A war inside your body that you can't escape. And of course, there's the craving, screaming for you to make it stop. Your mind and body beg for a hit. You can be in this state for up to 2 weeks, or make it stop right away. Okay, so why not just take heroin forever and feel amazing always? The fun thing is that it doesn't work this way. You get tolerant to the nice effects like euphoria faster than to the bad ones like dangerously slow breathing. So it turns from touching the love center of the universe to mostly drowsy numbness and relief from withdrawal. Now you don't take opiates to get to heaven, but to avoid hell. You're in a prison of your mind and body.
So, basically, bro, what? So that's why them niggas be tripping all the time, bro. Them niggas chasing that first itch. They chasing that first itch. That's why they be going crazy, man. That's why they be going wild for that hit. Hey, man.
Unable
Drugs are bad.
to connect with all the things that could actually make you feel good. Opioid addiction is brutal and extremely hard to escape. It should be pretty clear that you need to be extremely careful with any opioids, and if you have the chance to do it for fun, just don't. There's a very real risk that your life might just be over, and that you'll go through hell. Now that we've seen the heaven and hell of heroin, we can get to fentanyl, the garbage drug. Fentanyl is really garbage heroin. Everything we just described is true in different intensities for most opioids. They can be great, all of them can be hell. Heroin is just sort of the strongest, except it isn't. Fentanyl is around 50 times more potent than heroin, but that doesn't mean 50 times more amazing. Quite the opposite. Fentanyl is extremely good at crossing the blood-brain barrier, the firewall that protects your brain from harmful substances. It enters your brain so easily that you get from 0 to extremely high almost instantly. But just as fast as it enters, it leaves again. A heroin high can last 6 hours. One from fentanyl can fade in minutes. Fentanyl doesn't feel as good as heroin. Instead of a supernova of bliss, you mostly get the black hole of nodding away. But it comes with all the withdrawal symptoms. As a bonus, because fentanyl acts so quickly on your brain, it fries your reward center even more, making it even more addictive than heroin. And since you only need so little of it, it's super easy to overdose and die by accident. It's the deadliest illegal drug in US history by far. Between 2013 and 2023, it killed about 400,000 Americans. Fentanyl really is garbage heroin. Too dangerous, too intense, too addictive, too little fun. But then why are so many people taking it? Well, actually, nobody wants to. Fentanyl is not for users, it's for dealers. The house always wins. Fentanyl is a drug dealer's dream. One truckload could supply the entire US for 1 year. It's cheap to make and easy to smuggle. Heroin needs plants and fields and way more space. So garbage fentanyl just took over the heroin supply. It might have seemed great for heroin addicts at first, and then its trap snaps close. While some people may seek out fentanyl specifically, several studies have found that most opioid users try to avoid it. Even worse, a lot of people who die from fentanyl don't take it willingly. Dealers want people to come back for their product, and by adding a tiny trace of fentanyl to any drug, they can make it more addictive. Even if people don't realize they took an opioid, they'll feel its effects. So dealers started to mix all kinds of drugs with fentanyl, turning the entire US drug market into a minefield where any trip can be your last. Because way too often, they put a bit too much in their mixes. In 2022, the combination with pills, often counterfeit oxycodone and benzodiazepines, accounted for about 20% of...
Bro, we lacing the benzos now, bro. What happened to the regular American geek? This is what niggas get. They always try to bite off the geek, bro. There ain't nothing wrong with staying geeked. Regular geeked. At all. You know? I'm not even gonna go there with... Never mind.
Of all fentanyl deaths. In 2023, the US authorities seized 115 million pills with fentanyl. 70% contained a lethal dose. About half of fentanyl overdoses came where you expected the least, from stimulants like cocaine and meth. A lot of people may have taken these mixes on purpose, but many others just wanted to party and weren't ready for an opioid surprise. This is especially dangerous because if you've never tried opioids, you can overdose very easily. Fentanyl really has no upsides outside medical use. For dealers and cartels, it means easy profit. For users, it means a worse opioid addiction and a worse life. For people who would never ever try it, it can be a death sentence they didn't see coming. No matter how alluring they are, using opioids even in safe settings is playing with fire on the best of days. Fentanyl is a garbage drug that turns this fire into a raging furnace, increasing the risk of death massively. There's really only one conclusion to draw here. If you have the choice, don't step into the supernova of pleasure, because the danger of it turning into a supernova of pain is just too high. Getting to the root of an issue requires looking at all sides and thinking critically about...
Alright, bro, we done with that. Dang.